Hi everyone, how are you? So this year's Met Gala happened on 4th May 2026, which is what we'll be talking about in this video. This year's theme was Fashion is Art, which focused on shining a light on how fashion has been an integral part of artistic representation of the body. So we'll be discussing a few outfits that I think are worth mentioning. So let's dive right into the video. First is Ananya Birla, styled by Robert I, and the mask is made by Subodh Gupta. So I kind of like this outfit. It's not the best. I saw some comments that were like, this is a good opportunity to dress as Star Wars. So our dear Ananya Birla is here as Darth Vader. The top half of the dress gives us formal blazer vibes, whereas the bottom half gives us ball gown vibes. This outfit hasn't impressed me enough to call it a masterpiece, but at least I am glad somebody has gone out of the box and tried their best. Next is Anok Yai wearing Balenciaga. She wanted to nail the look of a sculpture, which is why she went with a prosthetic hair, and kudos to that effort. So there are two things I feel inspired the look. One is the Black Madonna and the second one is the Virgin of Seven Sorrows. I like the fact that she went all the way to look like a sculpture, but the dress, it's just a black dress. I know it's funny that I'm wearing a black dress and commenting on that, but yeah, I have to say it's a little lacking. Next is Audrey Nuna, again styled by Robert I. So her white coat dress and white brim hat have patterns that look like black ink splotches on them. It's inspired by Jackson Pollock's canvas drip art from the 1940s. At first glance, this outfit actually fooled me into thinking it was a paper with spots of ink on it. Next is CardiB wearing Marc Jacobs. Her dress is inspired by Hans Belmer's Fragmented Dolls, and this dress creeped me out a little bit. And well, she had a fever but still turned up to the gala in this dress. Amazing. The bottom looks like intestines and she went overboard, but it still hits the mark. Next is Chase Infiniti, styled by Tom Brown, and her dress is inspired by the statue of Venus de Milo. And fun fact, the statue is said to have been colorful but faded away over time, which I think this dress encapsulates perfectly. Next is Diya Jatia, styled by Mayur Girotra. This dress is crafted from a sandal color Kanjivaram fabric, and the featured artwork is Bengali Shola art used in ceremonial decorations. Let me give you a small story. The artisans Deepak Khumba and Pintu Mola mainly decorate for Durga Pujo, and I would say they've captured it perfectly on this dress. Diya carries the outfit beautifully, but if it was accessorized more appropriately, I feel like it would have taken the cake. Next is Eileen Gu, whose dress was designed by Irish Van Herpen in collaboration with A.A. Murakami, and this dress is supposed to represent how our bubble of life originated from tiny atoms, and the bubbles coming out of this dress, it's so magical, whimsical, whatever word is there in the dictionary. Next is EJAE, styled by Swarovski, and the inspiration for this dress was from Kising, who were female courtesans in the Joseon dynasty, and also the statue of Venus. I might not be telling you if it's on theme or not because I don't think I'm a good judge of that. I'm just listing out the dresses that I felt were good or could use a little bit of improvement. Next is Emma Chamberlain wearing Mugler. Her dress is wearable art inspired by the butterfly dress, Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night painting, and The Scream by Edward Munch. Emma's father happens to be a painter, so I guess this dress is just perfect for this occasion. The colorful train is so beautiful, so elegant. She's just looking like a wow. Next is Princess Gauravi Kumari, who's the Princess of Jaipur. Her sari and pearls belong to her grandmother Maharani Gayatri Devi, and obviously her grandmother's sari was repurposed. It's not worn as is. See, it's a beautiful outfit, but it's giving an Indian wedding outfit and not costume art. So I'm sorry, Princess. This I don't think matches the theme, but you have slayed the outfit. Next is Grace Ling, who is wearing a custom made outfit made by her own brand, and I have to say it is stunning. Her dress draws inspiration from Salvador Dali's The Persistence of Memory, and it does look like the painting where all the elements were melting, and her dress also seems to be melting to one side. More than melting, I would say it feels like her dress is being pulled by some unknown force and it's being destroyed slowly. Though simple, this was one of my favorite outfits from the carpet. Next is Gwendoline Christie, styled by Giles Deacon, and she took the costume part seriously and showed up in a performance outfit, not in a bad way. Her outfit is inspired by Madame Yvonne and theatre costumes. It's over the top, but it's still giving Met Gala worthy. Next is Heidi Klum, designed by Mike Marino, and her outfit looks like the veiled vestal come to life. In my eyes, it's a perfect illusion. She resembles a sculpture sculpted from a piece of marble, and to create this look of stone, her body was 3D scanned, after which latex and foam were used to create the look of stone. The team did a great job, and also she was able to move comfortably in the outfit, which usually I don't think people at the Met Gala are able to do, right? Because the dress usually constricts them. So bonus points for that. Next is Isha Ambani, styled by Gauravi Gupta. Her outfit was inspired by Raja Ravi Verma's artwork Padmini, and she's wearing a custom-made sari with Zardosi and Ari work. She also has a jasmine garland and is holding a mango in her potli, which is a very cute addition to that outfit. This outfit is gorgeous, but I'm used to seeing her in this, so I wouldn't say I'm that impressed with it. It could have used a little more contrast maybe. I'm not sure. Something's lacking. Next is Janelle Monáe wearing Christian Siriano. So she is representing how nature shapes itself around technology, and it also reminds us how e-waste such as chips, ports, wires and any other thing is harmful to nature. But no matter what we do to Mother Nature, she just adapts herself and maintains her beauty no matter what. It's slightly disturbing to look at, but this is a piece of hope. You know the wow factor of this dress? The butterflies and dragonflies move. How much more perfect can this dress get? She looks uncomfortable, but honestly, I love this dress. Next is Lisa, styled by Robert 1 again. I love this look. Yes, it's white, but I still love this look. The hands are inspired by the Thai traditional dances, and it is significant considering how important of a role dance plays in Lisa's life. By the way, the hands are Lisa's own hands that have been 3D printed. The outfit overall is pretty. I am sold. Next is Louisa Jacobson, styled by Dilara Fandikolu. The top represents an armor which is made of antique Victorian and Afghan jewels. The neck feels like a cast, but I can ignore it because overall the outfit is gorgeous. I think instead of these kitten heels, they could have given her some gladiator sandals, because that would have gone perfectly with this outfit. Next is Madonna wearing Saint Laurent. Her outfit is inspired by The Temptation of Saint Anthony by Leonora Carrington. I love how extra this outfit is, and all the details have been followed to the end. The ghost ship hat is my favorite, and it symbolizes the journey of the soul. She is also accompanied by 7 ladies in waiting as shown in the painting, and they are also dressed minimally to not draw any attention from Madonna's dress. With this big dress, she just went all out on the carpet. Next is María Zardoya wearing an outfit by Mathieu Fecal, which literally translates to fecal matter in French, obviously. She wanted to bring her younger self to the Met Gala, and that's why she's holding a tiny porcelain doll. And this is a mix of fairy and goth, which we can see from her goth styled makeup and a very light colored dress. The costume is simple, but I love the execution, which is why I decided to discuss about it on this video. Next is Naomi Osaka wearing an outfit designed by Robert 1. The slit on her white gown represents sliced parts of the body with blood oozing out. More than the white gown, I like the red gown because it represents our flesh and it has more intricate details. And yeah, I'm not saying this white gown is any less, but my preference is the red gown. Next is Odessa A'zion wearing a dress designed by Valentino. It's inspired by how glamorous film outfits were before World War II. This look is great. I don't see anything that's lacking. Yeah, the top is not really a dress. The bottom half is what the dress is, but it's still a good outfit in my opinion. Next is Rihanna wearing an outfit by Maison Margiela. The draping on the outfit is inspired by the paintings of Flemish primitives. Looks like an oyster with barnacles. I don't think an oyster can have barnacles. A turtle shell probably, but she slayed the look, so I guess it's pretty. Next is Sabine Getty wearing Ashi Studio. It's a beautiful outfit. So the corset is inspired by academic nudes from the 18th century. The body was seen as art, which is what I love about this outfit. These are not lustful pieces of art. It's just celebrating the beauty of the body as is. Next is Sabrina Carpenter wearing Dior. Her dress is entirely made of film reels from the movie Sabrina, shot in 1954 and starring Audrey Hepburn. Apparently Sabrina likes the movie Sabrina, which is why she decided to go with the outfit. Even the headpiece says Sabrina, which is a beautiful addition of detail. Obviously, the dress is not just made of film reels. It has a layer of fabric inside to hold the film reels in place. But how did they make the outfit? I really need a behind the scenes process of this outfit. Next is Sudha Reddy wearing an outfit by Manish Malhotra. The gown features Kalpavriksha, which is the tree of life, the bird Palupita or Indian blue jay, and the plant Jammi Chetu. All three of these are embroidered on the cape very intricately. The works on this outfit are Zardosi, Marodi and Resham embroidery. This costume left me speechless because I just loved how Indians looked on the Met Gala this year. Next is Suleika Jaouad wearing Christian Siriano. The grand gown is an ode to her Tunisian roots as well as African artist El Anachui's creations from scrap. Yeah, this outfit is costume worthy and the woman carries it very well. Next is Siza wearing an outfit from Board. She's wearing a bright yellow gown with a cape that spreads like the wings of a butterfly. The headpiece gives a theatre outfit effect and the fabric has been repurposed to emphasize the reuse of historical items. I heard the outfit also incorporated a sari as a piece of memory from her travel to India. Never did I imagine I'd hear can I get a Shambho Shiva Shambho. It sounds funny because that was not supposed to be a concert, but as long as people were not offended, I don't think it matters. There's also European rhinestones and New York quartz as a reminder of historic fashion movements. It also gives an 18th century ball gown, but well, it's a pretty outfit even though she went overboard, so I guess it's a win. Next is Lyra Kuo wearing an outfit from Jean-Paul Gaultier. She literally represents the swan. Her white dress is inspired by Japanese origami and the winged victory by Samothrace. It's a very simple outfit, but it's done right, which is why I like this outfit. I don't like making part 2s, but unfortunately this video is getting too long, so make sure you subscribe and get notified when I post part 2 of the Met Gala looks video.